morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 250. Wow, it's 250, chat. We're here. Made it to 250 for this Friday. TGIF, everybody. January 30th. I'm your host, Rod, here in sunny Philadelphia today, but it is brick cold outside. It is freezing out there. I had to go get the mail this morning. Oh, my goodness. It was... If you don't have to be out there and you're in the Northeast, don't. This is a show where we talk about tech news, eInk news. We talk about the random stuff for the day. You guys know how I get down. I'm here with some of my good friends in the chat. How you guys doing today? Aaron, how's it going? eInk. We got BM. Good morning to you, sir. We got Rob as well early in the chat. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Not a lot of, you know what? I'm not finding a lot of eInk news in my feed in the morning anymore. It's slow time, but it's a slow time for tech, period. Everyone's making content right now. A lot of deep dives happening in YouTube right now as well, which I like. It forces people to get creative and do more time intensive videos. I like that. Good stuff. But what we got going in the chat here? Yeah, Rod, we should have a launch party for sure. Rod, when the third 3D Maker channel is up, would you let us know the channel name so I can follow? Absolutely. Rob, I'll definitely have we'll do something in the Discord. What I'm going to do is when I launch that channel, the Discord is going to change as well. So the Discord will change from being Rants About Tech to being Rants About, and then the different channels in the Discord will be Rants About Tech, Rants About eInk, Rants About Making, that kind of thing. But I thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. What do we got for the holidays for today? National Croissant Day. The biggest thing for National Croissant Day is I actually learned how to spell croissant today. It's croissant is what it really is. If you phonetic, you know what I'm saying? Next up, we got International School Day of Non-Violence and Peace. Very long name. I wanted to shorten it, but I couldn't figure out a way to shorten it. But non-violence, always a good deal. Whenever you're celebrating a non-violent holiday, we're good to go. What else we got here? National Fun. You know what? It's National Fun at Work Day, and I'm putting on the headphones, so you know what time it is. Who cares about the copyright strikes today, chat? We're having some fun at work today. Look, what do we get? What are we playing today? Oh my goodness, chat. What do we got going? What y'all know about this at the workplace? What y'all know about this, chat? The second time around. Listen, I tried to find this song. Let me turn it down a little bit. I tried to find this song a while back because I kept hearing the pew sound effect in my head. Pew. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I had to find this song, and I found it last summer. I played this song to death last summer. It's a feel good song. I didn't even know what it was about until I played it last summer and started listening to the lyrics. And I'm like, oh, this is about someone finding love for the second time. It's a bop, though. What y'all know about that? Oh, here go the chorus. What y'all know about that second time around, chat? What y'all know about it? Okay, all right, we're done. My bad, chat. My bad. I didn't mean that. Okay, we're done. My bad. Okay. Let's get to the tech news, shall we? Second time around. Yeah, come on, chat. Come on. Y'all know how we do it. All right, what else we got here? We got tech news here and Samsung Unpacked date. I told you we were going to talk about Samsung Unpacked today because I knew that date was going to be dropping. I saw the signs. I read the tea leaves. I watch Pixel Leaves. I read the tea leaves sometimes too. But what we got here? Samsung Unpacked. It's officially official. Just because it leaked, it doesn't mean it's officially official, but that's what we got here, so let's talk about it. Trusted tipster Evan Blas has leaked an official-looking poster for the launch of Galaxy S26 series, which is going to be set to be launched at the Galaxy Unpacked, so this is signaling towards the launch date of the Unpacked. So what else we got? This year, this is like a this is yet another confirmation that the Galaxy S26 series will arrive on February 25th, because that's what the poster here says. We got it right here. A full month after the Galaxy S25 series launched in January last year. So we're a month behind schedule but they don't stick to any kind of particular schedule. Apple really doesn't stick to any kind of particular schedule. They got a time frame they stick to, not a particular date though. You're welcome, Sheik. You're welcome. What else we got here? Costco trade-in program. Now, I didn't even know this was a thing, you guys. So apparently Costco has a trade-in program, and they've just recently partnered with Phobio. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Which is basically, what do they do? They offer business trade-in programs to industries. So let's talk about the details. Costco partnered with Phobio to launch their online trade-in program in June of 2019. But the trade-in program now is being opened up to, I think, everyone now. So Costco has a trade-in page where you can select your device model and get a quote on its trade-in value. Let's get rid of this right here. Oh, there we go. And its trade-in value. When you decide to move forward with the trade, you will receive a shipping label. You will receive a shipping label that you can print. The device gets shipped to Phobio's inspection facility, where their experts will professionally wipe the device's data and prepare the trade for a payout. You should do that before you send it. Wipe it before send it. Don't rely on them. Within 5 business days of that, Phobio receiving your device, you will receive a digital Costco shop card that you can use in Costco stores or online. How this compares to other services, I'm not sure. But, I mean, to me, this is a good service. From a brand most people trust, Costco, you're going to be there anyway, buying stuff, bring in your old devices. They got a program with someone who actually handles that professionally. I think the best way to steal, though, is just, take a few pictures of your device, post it on Facebook Marketplace, and be done with it. Unless it's an obscure device or really old, then head to eBay. You're going to take a hit, okay? You're going to take a money hit, but it's okay. At least you get rid of it. It'll get a home somewhere where it'll be used. That's the most important part. Next up, we got craft 3D printing. Now, scientists are always coming up with crazy acronyms to describe things that shouldn't be an acronym. This is one of those things. They clearly are D&D nerds, and they want to craft. I get it. I'm not a D&D nerd, but I'm a MMO RPG nerd. So we're kind of in the same realm. Digital realm, there's in the physical with dice, but you get the point. But they went through lengths to get this to spell craft. They reached so far to get this to be craft, but let's talk about it. Researchers has developed a new method for 3D printing objects with very different properties, including levels of hardness and transparency on a pixel by pixel basis, while using commonly available materials and inexpensive 3D printers. The method, described in the journal Science by researchers from the University of Texas at Austin, Sondy National Laboratories, and 2 other national laboratories, could lend itself to the creation of realistic models of both body parts for medical students to practice on surgery and new types of personal protective gear. Now, they're showing hands and stuff, but basically what this is a way to print different in the same print. Because when you're doing 3D resin printing, the material you're using is the material you're using, right? I mean, you can't alter and have different qualities of materials going on in a resin 3D print, typically. This will allow you to take one resin, and that resin will create different properties in the print that it's making. So some parts of the print can be hard, some parts of the print can be soft, all with it using the same resin in the same 3D print, which is, like I said, can't be done now that I know of, and that's the interesting part about this to me. It says that we can control molecular level order in 3-dimensional space, and in doing so, completely change the mechanical and optical properties of a material, says Zach Page, a UT associate professor of chemistry and author on the paper. And we can do all of that from a really simple, inexpensive, free stock by just changing the light intensity. It's the simplicity at the heart of it is what's really exciting, says the doc here. So let's take a look at this video here. Take a look and see what we can see what it does. And this is kind of a pretty cool example of it here. Typically, when you see these tensile tests, you don't see this kind of action where it's breaking up into multiple. I was like, oh, that's like magic. That's pretty interesting. I like that. But this is just an example of how it can print. The white parts you're seeing are the harder, more opaque parts that's printed. The more transparent parts are the softer parts, right? That's being printed. So it's showing that it can do both of those things on one print. Super impressive. The new 3D printing method called crystallinity, there we go. Crystallinity regulation in additive fabrication of thermoplastics. I guess that's not such a reach. That's how they got craft. I guess that's not such a reach. It's clever. Not really a reach. Uses a commercial printer with varying patterns of light to transform a variety of available liquid resin called cyclocytine, yeah, there we go, into a solid plastic object. They had alternative examples of what they wanted to use this for, like realistic cadavers for med school students, energy dampening for soundproofing and for personal protective wear, and bio-inspired materials. But the first thing that I thought of was, man, it would be cool to print the Palma 2 Pro case with one material that has multiple different properties, so the shell could be harder and there's linings on the inside that are softer to absorb shock if it falls. That would be awesome. So you don't have to print. Right now you have to print those in two different parts. The hard part and then the softer parts that you have to then put into the harder part. Technology these days is crazy. What else we got here? Google AI lets you explore virtual worlds that you can dream of instantly. So this is basically Google Genie. And what do we have here for details on Google Genie? If you haven't heard about this is kind of impressive technology here. Google just begun opening up access to an AI model that lets you generate a virtual world of any kind and travel through it with a vehicle or character like in a video game, all with text prompts or images that you upload yourself. It's all in a web app called Project Genie, which you can access with a Google Ultra account, and that Google Ultra account is going to cost you $250. But right now, I checked, there is a deal going on, and we talked about this a couple of days ago on the live stream, where you can get Google's AI tools for 50% off, I think for the next 30 days, but it will last so you get that price for 3 months, and then it converts back to the original price. So you can get this $250 Ultra for $125 right now for the next 3 months. I think that lasts, like I said, for the next 30 days. I think we read it was for 30 days about a week ago. So you probably have about 3 weeks now, if not less. But going on to the details, let's take a look at the video actually before we do that. Now I haven't seen this video, chat, so this is my first. I've gone through the article, but I didn't stop to look at the video. So a couple of different prompts here being combined together with maybe pictures and such. I mean, they have to work on the animations a bit, but it's still impressive. Oh, okay. Doing photorealistic as well. Nice. Okay. Wow. Okay. I like the physics on it. I wasn't impressed till they start showing the photorealistic things. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Now I'm doubly impressed. That's cool. Now that right there, to be able to walk around your living room as your cat, come on, chat. That is almost worth the price of admission in and of itself. I'm not going to hold you. That 250 is steep, though. Again, it is 125 right now for 3 months. I mean, that's impressive. That's super impressive. Be your cat if you want. Yeah, I think it's super impressive. Yeah, super impressive, chat. Super impressive. Let's talk about some of the other details we got here. These model generates frames for your virtual world on the fly based on how you make your character move around and adjust the camera. It's neat that you can upload your own images, whether it's a character you've drawn or a photo of an object in the world, to use in your experience and even dictate how some elements will interact with each other. There also is a library of worlds you can remix and get started quickly. Some limitations is 60-second walkthrough time. So you only get 60 seconds at a time with this. That kind of sucks. I'm not going to hold you. But if you wanted to, you can stream those segments together into a video if you're trying to do that kind of thing. But if you just want to live in that world, that's not going to be possible right now. Which, like I said, being your cat for a while would be kind of cool. It would be worth it as creative group, but I can't imagine a smaller creator paying for that. No, well, you know what? So, some creators, yeah, smaller creators, absolutely not. It's not worth that alone. Although you do get other tools other than this when you do jump up to that ultra tier, you get a bunch of other models and tools available to you at your disposal. So, it's not just this. It offers some other value. It's almost for 125 for me. Chat, I don't know. It's very impressive, though. I was thinking, talk about use cases for it. Video game prototypes, filmmaking, education. I'm thinking interior design. Like, you want to see how something looks in a room? Or design, period, right? I mean, I could make a 30-second commercial with that. I only need 30 seconds. 60-second clips at a time? Come on. You can do real work with that. You can do real commercial work with that. Not movie or video, but if like short commercial work, oh yeah. You got to picture your product, throw it in there. I want my product in the Amazon, okay? Hovering over the Amazon forest. And it drops into the what river travels through the Amazon? I don't even know. Whatever river that is. The Euphrates? All right, we're moving on, chat. What else we got here in the tech news? Microsoft exploring Linux. So Microsoft does Linux a bit. I thought this is interesting, but they're not bringing Linux in of itself. I think this is just developer tools, but let's look at the details. Microsoft Power Tools team is exploring a new feature that would add a menu bar to the top of the Windows desktop, offering power user shortcuts similar to the menu bar on a Mac or Linux distro. So this will be for everybody. Microsoft describes the idea as an optional UI dock that's part of the command palette feature in PowerToys. And for those who don't know, PowerToys is a Windows utility tool for power users. When enabled, it can be pinned to the top, left, right, or even bottom of the display, and users can pin extensions that are already available in that part of the Power Tools system without any code changes. The feature is currently in an early proof of concept stage and hasn't been committed to ship just yet. Microsoft is gathering feedback on GitHub, and if it proves popular, it's likely to appear as an official feature in the coming weeks, months. So be sure to let Microsoft know if you like it. Interesting stuff. Anytime you bring some functionality that wasn't there to Windows and in a new way, because Windows is stuck sometimes doing things a really old, archaic way. But it's nice to see them embrace something new here from someone else or from another OS for that matter. I mean, Linux is just getting bigger and bigger and more widespread, more mainstream, if you will. as well. Next thing we got is eInk. So let's go ahead and talk about the eInk stuff. All right, so like I said, not a lot of eInk news going on, just good conversations going on. Speaking of which, a couple who's putting out eInk stuff. That's not the eInk stuff. I love this. I don't know where this came from. I love this right here.
Platform. So we're gonna hop into my 3D printing folder, and we have.
Oh, where's it at? I love this. This intro right here. Now, Aaron, challenge accepted, bro. Now I gotta make me a making coffee video. I love this. I watched this. Like, I don't know why I didn't like it already. I watched this back to back a few times. Especially. Exactly. This part right here is what got me right here. I was like, oh, that's just a nice shot. That is a very nice shot. Okay, all right. I won't keep going about the making coffee. I'm gonna do me a making coffee one. Now I gotta make me one. Challenge accepted. People are gonna see me a video on my channel making coffee and they're gonna be like, what the hell is this about? Where's the eInk? It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, absolutely, Dr. Lane. Absolutely. I love this intro. The Steam, you changing your mind on the Steam Deck, says she ain't. It reminds me of the Dexter intro. Very cinematic, right? I agree. Very cinematic. I like that. That was cool. I like that a lot. But to some actual eInk news here. We got Remarkable Paper Pro versus Kindle Scribe. I compared two best eInk tablets and this one wins. Well, the headline said they pick one. They don't. But we're going to get into what they do say. The first thing he said, I mean, this is just the mainstream mindset for eInk. So there's a lot of discrepancies in this article. First thing that went wrong. Let's get this up here. First thing is Scribe Color starting at $630 and available later this year, and the Remarkable Paper Pro starting at $675. So they're pitting it as if the Color Soft costs less than the Remarkable, when in all actuality it's the other way around. I don't know why they would do that, because they picked the black and white device. Pick the color device, bro. Baseline color device, and the price is different. So misleading a little bit. Both tablets have similar technology for a limited array of colors, utilizing shading and color combinations to provide more options. That's not true either, because they both don't have the same technology. One's Gallery, one's Kaleido. They work in two entirely different ways. Now, lastly but not least, is both tablets are comparable when it comes to the premium writing experience. You'll experience no lag and smooth, realistic pen to paper, and a selection of color on both. So my problem is with the lag. No lag. I mean, Gallery 3 is not smooth. It's pretty laggy, especially if you're drawing colors and you're waiting for the color to pop in behind the trail of black color that gets laid down. Well, dark blue that gets laid down first. A lot of discrepancies in this thing. They don't really know eInk at all. Whoever this dude is, they should get somebody that knows eInk to write about eInk. But we'll move on. We'll move on. Yeah, Aaron, definitely enjoyed the intro. What else we got? Oh, 5 best eInk tablets you can get right now. Now the next two articles about eInk tablets, the best you can get right now, coming from not super mainstream, but these aren't eInk-centric sites. So we got Android Central here, and we got BGR. Now, BGR is just giving a user review. So they've analyzed user reviews, and the criteria for their findings here are that they find models that are highly rated with at least an average of 4.0 to 5 stars or rating, and have more than 400 reviews. So they also focused on 3 of the major e-commerce sites, including Amazon, Walmart, and Best Buy. In addition to that, they also considered what users who reviewed each product said, including the overall user experience and why they thought a given product is worth buying. So that's the criteria. That's the groundwork for what we're about to see here. Now, let's go through the list. Number 1 on their list, the Amazon Kindle Scribe. We need a buzzer. I wish I had a sound effect that meant that's wrong. Do we have that? No, we don't have that. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. We're gonna have to do. My shut up is gonna be that's wrong.
Shut up.
Okay, so firstly, do you know that they have a new one? This article came out after the new devices launched. So this is January 29th, yesterday. So you don't know about the new Scribe devices? Is that it? That's why you can't trust mainstream for eInk. Okay, this is why you can't. Remarkable 2, number 2 on their list. This is the only thing that probably makes sense. This is the only thing we're probably going to see on this list that makes sense, considering what their number 1 was. But the Remarkable 2, that's what Aaron's video was about. The Remarkable 2 still killing it in 2026. Still viable, still relevant. If I didn't have one, if I broke mine today, I'd rebuy it. That kind of relevance. You know what I mean? What else we got here? Remarkable Paper Pro. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, that's all right. All right, these last 2 picks bring some legitimacy to this. Amazon clearly is they're on Amazon's payroll with this first one though, clearly. But these next 2, I like. I can dig that, even though it's their mainstream picks. Kobo Libra Color. It gets beat out over anything Onyx offers. What the hell is wrong with these people? Why would you have a list in Onyx, no Onyx devices on it? That doesn't even. Who is this again? BGR stands for Be Gone Relevance, because we're not relevant in this space. I could have done better, chat. I could have done better. I get that. But okay. All right, moving on. Yeah, why the hell is the Kobo here over a Boox device? Wrong. 2 Kobos, doubly wrong. Who cares how you select your devices anymore? We don't care about this list. This list was bogus. Chat, what do we think? Am I the only one to think the Scribe is a more than capable device than the Remarkable Paper Pro? Yes, Sheik, you're the only one who believes that. I think the Remarkable, honestly though, I think the Remarkable is way more capable as a note-taking device than the Scribes, even the new one. You pit any Remarkable to me up against the new Scribe, any of the new Scribes, it kills all of them. Any one of them. You can. I'll put the original Remarkable in that category as well. The Scribe just doesn't have enough. Listen, the Scribe doesn't even have tags. I don't think. Did they have tags? Was it tags they didn't have? They had something that I thought, why don't you have this? Their selection tool could use work. It's first gen quality selection tools over there on the Scribe. I'm not gonna hold you. It's first gen. It's what you would do when you first release a device. You quickly learn quickly after that, like Viwoods did, and change it and make it better. You can't have a bad selection tool. That's death to a tablet that you're trying to get stuff done on. To the mainstream, Boox is kind of unknown. That's unfortunate. But that's why you can't trust mainstream, because they don't know nothing. When you're in a niche category, you got to stick with the niche publications, because the mainstream doesn't know anything about your niche. As a power user of eInk, you would say this, but your regular user, the Scribe, is more than enough. Well, yeah, but I think that even like the main, I think the Remarkable is a mainstream device. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think the Remarkable might be the most mainstream of all devices when you talk about note taking on an e-ink device. The Scribe is known for reading, but note taking on e-ink, I think Remarkable might be a bigger name. I could be wrong. Let me know. Now, Remarkable just does a better job of note taking than the Scribe does. I don't know how you. They don't have many tools, but they got more tools on the Remarkable than they got on the Scribe. No? Wow, the Remarkable. My wife prefers the Scribe over every tablet outside of the Remarkable. Yeah, outside of Remarkable. See, there you go. But that's my thing. I think Remarkable is just a more capable device for note taking. The Scribe, though, don't get me wrong. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Scribe has the best image reproduction on any ink device. If you're looking for the best image quality, the Scribe. Speaking of the best, if you guys are getting some value out of the show today, give me a like. Hit the subscribe button if you are enjoying the content and you want to see more. We got a join button. You get you a badge. Become part of the chat crew. And join the Discord. We got a link in the description. Speaking of which, everything I talked about today, we have links for in the description. So if you want more information on anything I talked about, go there and link right through to more information. It's there for you guys as a pleasure. So use it if you need it. Let's go on. What do we got next? So we got this list that we don't care anything about anymore. So let's move on. Best e-ink tablet. We got another mainstream list here. This list is, like I said, from Android Central here. Now, their criteria is simply these are the devices they've reviewed in the last year or so, and they're talking about their best rated ones from their publication. So let's see what they have here. First thing we got, or at least they know better. Okay, at least Android Central know better. They got the Onyx Boox Note Air 5C on here. Okay, I'm vibing with that. The rest of the list might be trash, but I'm vibing with that. Number one overall, best for reading, Kindle Scribe Paperwhite. I can vibe with that too. Best, do we agree with this best overall Note Air 5C though? I would agree with that. I would not agree with it. Does that make sense? I had enough knots in there. I think I did. I think I added enough knots. Boox Palma 2. After the Big Me 7 for best mid range, best small. Okay, my only problem with this, they should have the Boox Palma 2 Pro. Okay, cut the crap. Unless they're trying to say we're picking devices without color, but that can't be because the best overall device is color. Man, throw the Boox Palma 2 Pro down there. Call it a day. Best entry level, Amazon Kindle. This list is kind of weird. It's a weird list. I don't disagree with it. It's a weird list though. What do we think, chat? We agree with this list? My wife prefers the Scribe over the tablet. I see more Scribes and Remarkable out in the wild than any other tablet. Absolutely. I think, like I said, I think Remarkable may have the Scribes beat as far as just writing, note-taking tablet. Mindshare. Mainstream. They got it. Bell curve. They're at the top. In the middle. You got it. If Remarkable had the Kindle app, she would use it. I think Remarkable is working on a better reader app. Not that I know anything, but yeah, I don't know nothing about that. But something tells me I think they're working on a better reader app, and I could be wrong. But we'll move on. Yeah, this list is okay. I don't hate this list. I don't hate it. Let's go on to let's see if we can help some people on Reddit before we get out of here, you guys. Let's see if we can help some people on Reddit. What do we got? Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Here we go. Statler Norris Digital 4 Pro. So, a couple things about the Norris Statler Digital. It has the worst nib in the game. The worst. Okay? But you know what feels really good in the Norris Statler. Let's talk about it. This thing right here. Oh, where's it at? Oh, where's the store? if you have a here we go, crystal nib right here. This crystal nib right here fits in the Norris Digital, and this is your only option if you're not buying the Statler, like rubber tips. The rubber tips for writing with the Norris Digital Jumbo is trash. Like, I'm not even kidding you. It's not even like, I'm not like trying to promote anything here, although I am. But it's trash. I'm trying to help you if you have that pen. This right here, leaps and bounds better. The feel, precision, you will not regret it. Crystal Nib, rantsaboutTech.com. Pick the Norris Digital's Jumbo variety if you want that particular one, because we have two there. So make sure you pick the right one. Anyway, moving on. Oh, where were we? Oh, boy. Okay, anyway. The Statler Norris Digital for Pro. The nib, trashed. Pen, great. I love it. Rubberized eraser on the back. Triangular. So it's ergonomic. It feels good in the hand. It's short. It's not unnecessarily long for no reason. It's a good pen. Let's go to the chat real quick. Aaron says, I think we got there. Palm says, laugh a lot. Remarkable has been around a decade, and we think they're coming out with a better reader app. Like I said, I don't know nothing. Something tells me that they're coming out with a better reader app. They're upgrading the reader app. That's just something. All right. Now, the Remarkable marker that came with my Pro has gone missing, and I picked up a Statler Norris Digital Jumbo to replace it. I thought I read here it was compatible, and Amazon said it was. I'm doing something wrong, or is it not compatible? Which one? With the Remarkable marker, my Pro? Yeah, if you bought the Remarkable Paper Pro, this is EMR. The Remarkable Paper Pro is USI, or at the very least, active stylus technology. They're not compatible, so you won't be able to use that. And the chat promptly told them that. So good to go. We helped that guy already. We're paying dividends already, chat. We're helping people on the road to eInk success. What do we got? Note pens in Atelier. I hate the name of this thing, but moving on. I don't even like the app. Make it a drawing. If you got to call a drawing app, but the tools you have in your note-taking app are better than the tools you have in your drawing app, it's not a drawing app. It's a distraction. Sorry, we'll move on. For the way I draw, I really like the pens in the Note app, but don't like the simple layers and the limited tools. Right? It's a drawing app, but has less tools than the note-taking app. Why? I find the Atelier layer great and the select, rotate, flip tools decent, but I'm just not a fan of the pens. A request for the devs. Have the Note app have layering and cut paste like Atelier. Have the Note pens and crossed, fingers crossed. Dude, you're never gonna get that. They made a deal with the eNote Satan, that is. The eNote devil, they made a blood oath with him to never ever have anything remotely useful in their drawing app. If they break that blood oath, then the eInk gods take away the eInk from them. They don't have panels anymore. I call it the eInk devil and Satan. Oh, geez. I'm trying to get banned off YouTube. I'm sorry, chat. I could have said God. But what's the difference? So the point here is, you're never going to see useful drawing tools because they made a blood oath. And they can't break that blood oath, else they won't get the panels. Same with Remarkable. That's why Remarkable doesn't have stroke erase. Their blood oath prevents it. It's written right there in their blood oath. No stroke erase, else panels will be limited and restricted. You have some say now in what kind of panels you get. And we let you tinker. We give you kits to tinker. Remarkable. You had stroke erase. No tinkering for you. Your tinkering days are over. So, Atelier. Oh, is Atelier? I'm never gonna remember that. I'm just kidding. Sounds way better. I just find it funny that a company so stubborn that they've waited this long to finally listen to their consumers and include a decent reader. Yeah, their wait may be over soon. 2026 might be that year. If you know the Supernote to be so great, they have a lot of missing opportunities in their software. They do. But they got more. They got the tools I need. DRM is such for Supernote. It's not a problem. No one has it. No, DRM is not a problem for Supernote devices. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. No pins for Atelier. It's not going to happen. Love-hate feeling towards Boox devices. Let's get into it because I have the same anxiety. I brought my first Boox device, Palma 2, thinking it is my type of e-reader. Yes, it is sleek and portable, but reading experience is not what I expected. Okay. I bought the Boox Go 7 black and white, and the reading experience is great. I love it until I started reading PDF and find the words are too small. That's no fault of that device. The Neo Reader is infinitely configurable. There's definitely a way you can fix that to make it look like something you want to look at. So I jumped to Boox Note Air 5C, and it exceeded my expectations. This is big. Able to read in color and writing, it feels good. But when I start to hold it and read in bed, I feel like I'm holding a brick. Yeah, go back to your 7, bro. Go back to your Go Color 7, or your Go 7. What is your Go 7 black and white, and just bump up the size of the fonts on there, bro. That's an option for you. You can do that. What else we got here? Affordable offline device similar to Supernote. What do we got, chat? Is there an affordable offline device similar to Supernote? I don't think so. If you guys think of one, you let me know. Oh, top chat reminder. Oh, it's on live chat. Yeah, mine is on live chat. For some reason, they only allowed a top chat to be linkable inside Discord. For some reason, it won't let me put live chat there. That sucks. It only lets me put top chat. Oh, wait, hold on, chat. Let me see. What do we got? No, it's still top chat. Yeah, it only lets me put top chat there. Unfortunately, everybody. Unfortunate. Okay, what else we got here going on? Remarkable is best note taker. Supernote is best linking organization. Scribe is best for reading. Boox is best for terrible design choices. That's actually not until you got to Boox. That's actually not bad, Dr. Lane. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'm with BM there. Very true. Boox, I just think it's a jack of all trades, the best at it is the best reader though. I'm about to say best at none. It is the best reader. It might even have the best note-taking app as far as for my needs. It's hard to beat Onyx, especially now that they've solved a lot of my beefs and problems with them as far as the lagginess of the UI, the loading, the slow loading. They fixed all of that. The palm rejection, done. It's not even an issue for me no more. So when they fix those issues, I've got nothing to say. If they contacted me today and said, hey, we need you to make an all positive video about us, I'd be on board. You don't even need to pay me. I'll just do that for you. I got nothing but good stuff to say about Onyx right now. Nothing bad. For real. They've answered all of my prayers on their side. The one last thing they need to do, and it'll be the bomb. Add the ability to add multiple notes to the multitasking window. You know what I'm talking about? When you go to the multitasking window, you see all the apps you have running in the background. You can have multiple instances of multiple apps there, but only one instance of notes. Give me multiple instances of notes, man, and we got a deal. Boox does linking and organization better than Supernote. Not organization, bro. In my opinion, Boox Supernote is the organization king. Linking, debatable. Organization, they can't hold a candle. I don't even know what that means to Supernote. Moving on, what do we got here? The Boox filing system is not good. Some Supernotes is way better. Way better. Thoughts on the Remarkable Paper Pro Plus Move versus Supernote Manta? Yeah, I'll give you my thoughts. Why are you comparing all of them? Just narrow your search a little bit. You just figure out what you want. Those are two totally different things there. Or three. Two, really, but you get what I'm saying. Is my setup safe to have a printer in my room? Now, I saw this on Reddit and I thought, okay, this makes me feel like I'm not working safely inside my lab, which is basically a room that I have designated to lab stuff. It looks like he's going to Mars with this thing. He needs a vacuum sealed area. And I'm like, if I should be doing this, I'm dead already. I've breathed in some of the most harmful fumes over the last 3 months. Oh my goodness. Dr. Ling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. All right, so going back to eInk, is the pen writing properly? Quick question. Look at the writing sample I have provided in the image and let me know if you think the ink is flowing. What the hell, ink? All right, let's go on to some videos I got on my feed here. All right, first we're gonna talk about this video right here. If you're into eInk, definitely check out my guy here. The intro on this video, crazy. Definitely go check it out. Linked in the description of this video, actually. Talking about one of my favorite devices, how it's still kicking butt, the Remarkable 2 after all these years. And as we noted in the live show yesterday, whenever they claim the end of life is coming for this device, and it's not here yet, but whenever they claim the end of life is here, you're still going to get 5 years of updates for this thing. Talk about longevity, man. Stop playing with Remarkable. Valid in 2026? Absolutely. Next video I got is going to be... this is not the next video I got. So we only had one eInk video, chat. I think Hello Coach had a video up. I was going to put that up, but it wasn't about eInk. It was about his glories. I need to put me a glories video up. Oh, man. Man, all right, that's going to be the show for today, everybody. Thanks to the chat crew for being here. Sean, or Parmesan, we got Aaron, we got Sheink, we got Dr. Ling, we got Rob, we got, who else? BM, we got also, I think that was it. That might have been it. And if you were here and I didn't get to you, I'll get to you next time. Rants About Tech Live, we do this Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. If you like the show, give me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. Join if you want to see the badge by your name, and everyone should. You should want to see that. I'll be here next week, you guys. I hope there's more eInk stuff. I'm going to create eInk stuff to talk about Monday. You know, maybe we'll do some testing. Monday, we're doing eInk device screen testing. We'll do more of that. Capture some data, throw it up on the website in a spreadsheet or something like that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So that if we don't have anything eInk to talk about, we'll do tech, and then we'll do some demo stuff. All right, everybody. Until Monday. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. TGIF, everybody. Thank goodness it's Friday. Actually, let's go out. Oh, how do we go out, chat? Where is it at? I don't have it. Chat, we got to go out on second time around. We got to go out. Oh, there we go. Okay, chat. Here we go. We going out on second time around, chat. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Listen, have a good weekend. It's have fun at work day today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have some fun out there. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy all these vibes.
I know you come a long way, baby, but you don't need that heart of stone. No.
Peace, y'all.